You will hear a lecture by a university professor about sustainable urban development. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Good morning, everyone. Today's lecture is on sustainable urban development, a critical topic as cities around the world continue to grow rapidly. I'll be discussing three main aspects: green building designs, public transportation systems, and waste management strategies. Let's start with green buildings. One of the most effective ways to make cities more sustainable is through the design of eco-friendly buildings. These structures use energy-efficient materials, such as insulated walls and solar panels, to reduce electricity consumption. For example, in Singapore, over 40% of new buildings constructed since 2015 have been certified as green, meaning they meet strict environmental standards. This has led to a 25% reduction in energy use compared to traditional buildings. However, the initial cost of construction can be high, often 10 to 15% more than standard projects. Moving on to public transportation, this is another key factor in reducing a city's carbon footprint. Efficient systems like buses, trams, and underground trains can significantly decrease reliance on private cars. Take London, for instance. The city's famous Underground, or Tube, carries over 5 million passengers daily and has reduced traffic congestion by an estimated 20% in central areas. However, maintaining such systems requires constant investment. In 2023 alone, London spent £2 billion on upgrades to keep the network running smoothly. Finally, let's talk about waste management. Cities produce enormous amounts of waste, sometimes millions of tons per year. A sustainable approach involves recycling programs and waste-to-energy plants. For example, in Sweden, only 1% of household waste ends up in landfills because the country converts most of it into energy. This process heats homes and powers businesses. However, not all cities can afford the technology, and poorer regions often struggle with illegal dumping instead. To wrap up, sustainable urban development requires a combination of innovative design, reliable transport, and effective waste strategies. While the benefits are clear: lower emissions, cleaner air, and healthier populations, the challenges, like high costs and unequal access to resources, remain significant. In our next session, we'll explore how governments can fund these initiatives. Thank you for your attention.